Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. In an interview with T.I. on his show Expeditiously, Young Thug says he's never paid attention to Andre 3000. Outcast rapper seems stuck up. One would think the eclectic styles of Young Thug and Andre 3000 would have crossed paths on wax before, but Thugger recently explained why the collab has never taken place. During Thug's appearance on T.I. Expeditiously podcast earlier this month, he addressed why he and 3 Stacks have no records together. I can't rap you 2 Andre 3000 songs. Yeah, I can't rap you 2 Andre 3000 songs. I ain't never paid attention to him, never in my life. Thug told Tip around the minute 30 mark in the interview. Tip then astutely mentioned Thugger working with Elton John despite seemingly dismissing a musical legend that hails from the same city he does. After admitting he and Andre should work together, Thug explained the difference between linking up with Elton and Andre. Elton John liked to kiss ass. Andre liked his ass kissed. Thug replied, recounting how the rock star was a huge fan of his music and was game to work with him. With Andre, on the other hand, Thug described jumping through hoops in order to try and get in contact with the Outkast rapper. When T.I. tried to explain that Andre is someone who should be respected as an ally, Thugger disagreed. It's clear Young feels some of what It's clear Young feels some type of way about the working with 3 Stack, but he probably shouldn't take it personal. The reclusive rapper has been moving to the beat of his own own flute, and rapping very sparingly. For years now, last December, he spoke openly about not being motivated to create music on Rick Rubin's Broken Records podcast. I haven't been making much music, man. My focus is not there. My confidence is not there, Andre said. I tinker a lot. Like I would just go to a piano and sit my iPhone down and just record what I'm doing. Move my fingers around and whatever happens. But I haven't been motivated to do a serious project. I like to, but it's just not coming. In my own self, I'm trying to figure out where do I sit. I don't even know what I am, and I'm nothing. Maybe I'm not supposed to be anything. Maybe my history is kind of handicapping in a way, and so I'm just trying to find out what makes me feel the best right now. And what makes me feel the best is when I do these random kind of instrumental kind of things. They make me feel the most rebellious. If you were hoping for a Thug and 3 Stack song, don't hold your breath. So, do you agree with Young Thug about his take on Andre 3 Stacks? Well, I mean, I would be kind of biased in this situation because Andre 3 Stacks to me is the way better artist, but Young Thug has made probably better albums because Andre only came out with one, and the album was very different. It wasn't the 3 Stacks we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear 3 Stacks rapping. We didn't want to hear 3 Stacks singing, and we didn't want to hear him singing and everything. We wanted to hear that rapping, hear him spitting bars. But I liked the album, but a lot of people didn't like it around me. They felt the album was whack, but I thought it was straight. But Young Thug, man, I mean, that's how you feel. You can't get mad at how you feel. But to me, Andre 3 Stacks is the type of guy who's very, he's out there. And if you basically, it depends on what day you catch him on. It's the truth. Now, Do I believe he wants his ass kissed? Probably so, but that's every artist in the game who has an ego. But I mean, this is the problem. This is what I was talking about on on my live stream. Check it out. Bill Russell has a higher IQ than Michael Jordan, and this is the same thing I was talking about. How the young generation always feels it's okay to take shots at the old generation. Look, young thug, you a jit. All right, you a jit. What you need to do is and everything. All you had to say was, I mean, we just never got together or caught up with each other. But what gave you the right to keep going and feeling like, oh, I could say whatever I want and he want his ass kissing. Thugger, stop it. And that's the problem. We'll praise the white artist or praise the white guy over the black guy in this situation. Now, if you weren't on the speaking terms with Three Stacks, that's all you had to say was, we just ain't got in contact. I tried to reach out and it hit me back. So we're just moving on. If it happens, it happens. But us as black people, we always got to sneak this another black person because we feel slighted if they don't return our calls or if they don't holler at us. Andre 3000 is different, very different. He's always been that way. Andre Three Stacks has always been that way. Great artist, great MC as well. He's just always been different like that. Andre's not the type of person who's like very sociable. He's not. he's a recluse, excuse me. That's sort of like how I am. I'm a recluse. A lot of times that has hurt me because I could have done a lot of collabs with people, but me being a red kludge and being who I am to myself, it really hurts like your business ventures. It hurts making connections and making different collaborations go down. So Andre Three Stacks is that type of person. He likes to stay in his bubble. And I don't disagree with that. So, but to me, I just get tired of us as black men and women. We got to send a shot at a fellow black person to to hype up and elevate the white person who basically we're trying to praise more than the brother, which is or the sister, which to me is just it's just ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. And I just feel like this. It's like, look, that's cool, man. If you're not gonna jump over hoops, I don't blame you. I wouldn't jump over hoops to collab with somebody. Hey, it is what it is. But to keep going in depth like that, I don't agree with it. I feel like Young Thug was wrong in this situation. I think he should have handled the interview better when talking about not why he hasn't collabed with Three Stacks. I think he should have. I think he should have took the high road. Instead, he went the low road and sent basically wasn't really a diss. It was just a. It was just the way he said it. It kind of made it seem like Three Stacks is this how do I say egotistical guy who needs his butt kissed off. That's not Andre. Andre's just a guy who's a recluse who likes to be to himself. He's not a guy who's open to just talking to just anybody. That's just who he is. And to me, Young Thug should have respected that. He didn't. So to me, he's out of bounds on this one. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If you want to donate to the page, cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, HDIITV. And thank you for listening. We out. La boy.